Hello and welcome. If you're choosing between Debian 13 Trixie and Ubuntu 24.04 LTS or its recent builds in 2025, here's how they stack up. What's new, what works better, and which one might match your needs best. Debian 13 or Trixie dropped in August 2025, and it brings major upgrades. Official support for 64-bit RISC-V, an updated software stack including GNOME 48, KDE Plasma 6.3, Linux kernel 6.12 LTS, Python 3.13, GCC 14.2, and many other modern tools. It also adds architectural hardening features like ROP, COP, or JOP protections, better installer options, improved translations, and over 14,000 new packages. Ubuntu 24.04 LTS or Noble Numbat, meanwhile, is Canonical's current long-term support release as of 2024 and 2025. It uses kernel 6.8 by default, delivers 5 years of free security updates with optional extended support via Ubuntu Pro, includes performance engineering improvements like frame pointers, enabled by default on 64-bit, better default handling of newer hardware, and more user-friendly installer tools, out-of-the-box driver support, firmware updates, and etc. So what are the trade-offs? Debian 13 leans heavier towards stability and purity. It's less about having the very latest flashy features and more about reliability, strong testing, and minimal surprises. But that means for very new hardware or bleeding-edge graphics drivers, you might need to do extra setup, like enabling non-free repos and backports. Ubuntu gives more plug-and-play for many laptops and desktops. Ubuntu's release cycle is more predictable, every 6 months for non-LTS versions, every 2 years for LTS, and for users who like knowing when their next update comes, that's helpful. Debian's stable release comes when ready, which can mean longer waits but often fewer bugs when they arrive. In terms of use cases, for server use, production environments, or very old or low-power hardware, Debian 13 shines, light, stable, and secure. For desktop users, new hardware like Wi-Fi and GPUs, and people who want a great out-of-the-box experience, Ubuntu still has the edge. If you like newer desktop environments or want canonical tools and enterprise support, Ubuntu is easier. Debian will ask you to tinker more, but rewards you with a trustworthy base. And that would be all for today's video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.